And now we're live. What's up, everyone? It's me, your favorite rapper, Local Legends Fantasy here. Welcome to another episode of Fantasyastic Shout Off. Long time no see, huh? It's been a while, I know, right? I'm telling you, I haven't done an episode for so long because I've been through a lot. There are so much stuff going on I have to deal with, and that's why I haven't released any podcast episodes recently, because of what's been going on with me and what I did not notice of, This is what we're going to talk about, and that's the only thing we're going to discuss about in this episode before we discuss any other topics. So, anyway, let's get started with this episode, shall we? So, anyway, I'm sure y'all are wondering, when is Fantasy going to do the next podcast episode? There it is, y'all. There you have it. So, anyway, welcome back to another episode. And summer's almost over, which is kind of too fast, but we're about to face fall, y'all. Fall season's coming around the corner. So, hope y'all are prepared for that. So, anyway, we're going to talk about my stressful month of August, Donald Trump's health, and many more. So anyway, let's talk about one of the stressful months I ever had in August. And I'm going to explain to you what's happening and everything. So anyway, my property management Infinity received a notice from the owner that lets Infinity rent the house to us tenants. Told Infinity that the owner wants the premises of the house back, which is so dumb, so unexpected. What the hell? That's insane. That was the most insane move I ever heard. I heard about it back in June. I was gonna renew the lease, but the owner told Infinity that we want to sell the house to the new owners. That's ridiculous. That is unexpected. Don't y'all believe that? It is unexpected. I did not expect it to come out this way, y'all. I'm telling you right now. This is the reason why I haven't done the episode recently, because all of us tenants, we need to find a place to stay or we'll be out on the streets. Never want that. Fantasy 8 doesn't want to be homeless out there, right, y'all? You know what I mean? It was happened back in June of this year. And we have a month to search for places. And I found a temporary spot in Capitol Hill. And I only stayed there for 22 days of August. That's it. I only stayed for 22 days because I just found out the apartment. I moved out of that party house in U District at the end of July. And I stayed at that one apartment called Luna Mia in Capitol Hill. I only stayed for 22 days because I found out that this apartment complex has a shared bathroom in each floor. That is not what I want. That is not totally me, y'all. You know what I mean? I picked the wrong apartment to apply and get accepted at. So the nice thing is they finally able to transfer me from that apartment to another apartment that I'm at now. And coming soon, you guys, I'm going to do the apartment tour for the place called Alka First Hill. It's the name of the apartment is in First Hill. And I'm going to give y'all a quick tour and everything. So, anyway, it'll be on the next video or something. You'll see. So, I know. I had a very stressful month of August I ever had, y'all. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that I had a stressful month last month in August? Very stressful. I had to deal with all this moving. Moving's overwhelming, and I barely find someone that has a truck that can take all the big things. All we did is take some small things, but I did it independently on myself since I'm kind of close by. And first U District, Capitol Hill for 22 days, and now I'm going to stay at this new apartment that I'm at now in First Hill for a year. It depends how it goes. Shall we? We'll see what happens, y'all. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, and there's another thing of why I haven't done the podcast episode recently, and I'm not sure if I told y'all, I used to have a fan, and her name is Camellia Chadley. We met back in 2019. She was an awesome fan. She was normal back in 2019, and now she's been dealing with all the drama that's been going on. Her parents lost the house they rented over 20 years due to lack of payments, and her brother's been missing for a few months, and they have no idea where her brother went. I feel bad for Cammy, but she really needs to stop asking me for money because I used to help her for a few months, and now I learned a very valuable lesson. I'm not going to give her money anymore, y'all. I'm done. I don't see her finding a job and pay me back anytime soon because she's always saying that. It's not insane, y'all. It's not insane. I would never give money to anyone who takes advantage of me, who are being manipulative, and try to make my life harder and stressful and everything. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure y'all will do. No, y'all already know that. It's a shame. It's a total shame that a fan of mine would have the audacity and energy just to try and find a job and never make up her darn mind. You know what I mean? It's hard for her to make decisions. She has a tough time making decisions and she's really scared, y'all. I'm not supposed to be talking about it, but I couldn't help myself. I need to get this out of my system and I need to move on from that crap, from all this mess that's been happening in the month of August. Do you all believe what she just said to me and what she wants me to do? She wants me to watch her pug, and that is not what I want to do. I don't have time for this. I work 3 jobs every other day, and she doesn't get that. And she is just pressuring me to watch her dog, her pug, for only one night, and it's been 2 nights. Come on. She should have known better. She would have found someone who can watch her. She doesn't have much friends. I wish that people can be her friend so she doesn't have to come ask me all the time. And she's being manipulative as always. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to bring this up, but I can't help it. And I'm sure y'all have that experience before, that history with Cammy. I'm not sure if y'all know Cammy personally and everything. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just getting tired of being taken advantage of and being manipulative by anyone who are being manipulative to me. I'm very tired. I'm done with this crap. I am so done. I'm very sorry, y'all. I did not mean to overreact. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to get through it. I've been through a very stressful month. That's the reason why. Anyway, I'm okay now. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. So, yeah, guys. I just learned a valuable lesson to never accept anything and never say yes to anyone that beg you to watch their dog and pug. Never say yes. And I will tell them, I'm very sorry. I can't watch your pug anymore, and I can't do it. I'm stressed out enough to watch your pug or dog, whatever that is. And I have many things going on. I got performances, yard work, and everything. I don't have time to babysit anyone's pets. You know what I mean? I don't have time to babysit anyone's pets. My life is really stressed out and stressful right now because of that. So, hopefully I learned my valuable lesson. Never help anyone who are taking advantage of me, who are being so manipulative to me. So, I just learned my lesson. Cammy, if you hear this, I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore, and you're on your own. Good luck on finding someone that can help you. No one is able to help you much because they've been through financial problems too. Hope you'll accept that and understand that. And don't bother contacting me on Snapchat or anywhere else. And I'm going to drop you. I'm sorry to say this. I had to drop you. So, I'm done. I'm done helping you and I'm done watching your pug. Don't ever think about me taking back your pug and watch her. That's not worth my time. So, anyway, you guys, let's just move on. And, you know, and I'm done with those manipulated BS, you know. I'm done with this. Yeah. That's one thing I have to be more cautious and careful of. As a rapper and a undisputed king of hustle with autism, I would never let anyone try to make my life stressful and not let that ruin my reputation and my concentration and everything. One day, they should make up their minds and get over themselves, which they can't. It's hard on them to move on, and it's hard for them to forget that. And they should learn their valuable lesson to never ever ask anyone to help them, because everybody doesn't want to help others out because they know what they did with the money they give them and everything else. You know what I mean, y'all. You know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. So, anyway, you guys. Anyway, let's talk about what's been going on with the felon President Donald Trump. Isn't it unbelievable? He's been missing. He was been missing for 3 days since last week. And I think it's because of his health. He has some health issues that prevent him from leading the country, which he never does. Anyway, here's what the article says about his health. In July, the White House said Trump had been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency, which his physician described as benign and common. This is a serious health issue, y'all, and y'all just did not listen. You know how unhealthy Trump has been for the last 7 to 8 months. You know he's not been well for a few years, like a couple years or so, start to cause some health concerns, and he has dementia. This moron has dementia, and y'all already know that. And I don't like Trump much. He used to be a normal person when I was little. Now he's not. That's why I don't like Trump, and that's why I'm not going to focus on him. And I know he's dying, y'all. I'm sure y'all know he's dying. And some people made some false rumors on X and other social media platforms that he presumed dead because he hasn't been in public for 3 days last week, and now he's last seen in a golf course for the first time this past weekend, last month, that he doesn't look so good. And all we know, he has his bruised hand in his right hand that he's trying to cover, but it's no longer a secret. Everyone knows about what's wrong with the felon President Trump. We know what's wrong with him. And very soon, J.D. Vance is going to take over the presidency if something terrible happens to Trump. And it says there, the rumor came days after Vice President J.D. Vance said in an interview with USA Today that he was ready to assume the presidency if a terrible tragedy occurred. Vance said he is very confident the President of the United States is in good shape, is going to serve out the remainder of his term and do great things for the American people. Wrong. He is in bad shape. He's been in bad shape for many months since the start of the presidency. And we know that the election was rigged and stolen. And that's what I don't like to talk about. But this needs to be addressed, y'all. Me and all the American people are getting tired of Trump's BS crap. We're getting tired of it. That's why we're going to wait until we hear the news that J.D. Vance takes over the presidency and Trump will be finally gone. But not yet. Not yet. Until they announce that Trump is dead, and we'll find out and see. So anyway, that's the news I want to cover. And also, we'll be right back right after this.
On the plane with the wine. You can call me Whitney, I go to Hill 90. Listen, the baddest in school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. If you was in New York, you was fucking a Yankee. I was fucking with bass, I was pitching a Frankie. These bitches so cranky, give them a hanky. But mommy, I'm cold, give me my blankie. Flyer than the kite, I get higher than my pencil. The Snow White, I ain't got a bundle. Put your cookies up, put it crumble. Don't be acting like the crowd and I'm done. Slow, since I need a healer. Fuck is my back concealer. I be out for a big deal. Cause I'm a big deal. That's why I get more head than a big pill. Cause the mansion getting the munchies. I think I have a rap bitch for my untried. Everything for niggas bitch, shine my shoes. You know I keep a bad bitch, let me sing your boo. I'm the only thing hopping like a kangaroo. I mean the only thing hopping like a can of brew. Listen, you should buy a 16 cause I write it good. The 808 wolf cause I write it good. And bitches can't funny man cause I write it good. I'm no old women that I write it good. You see it in the really piggy in the market. Give that bitch a quarter and a cup till the pocket. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field, I'll let that's for my baker. And if you see it in the really piggy in the market, give that bitch a quarter and a cup till the pocket. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field and I'll let that's for my baker. You should buy a 16 cause I write it good. The 808 wolf cause I write it good. And bitches can't funny man cause I write it good. I'm no old women that I write it good. You see it in the piggy in the market. Give that bitch a quarter and a cup till the pocket. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field, I'll let that's for my baker. And if you see it in the bitty piggy in the market, give that bitch a quarter and a cup till the pocket. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field and I'll let that's for my baker.
Alright, y'all, welcome back. Sorry, I had to step away for a bit and trying to keep my senses in after I did this little rant in this episode, y'all. Hope you don't mind my rants, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm alright now. And also, one more thing, y'all. Felon President Donald Trump is going to make an historic announcement tomorrow, Eastern Time, 2 p.m., 11 a.m. Pacific Time. And he's going to make an announcement about, how his health and so on. We'll find out tomorrow. So, anyway, let's talk about what's been going on in the U District. When I walked around in my old neighborhood in the U District, I've seen someone getting their stuff out, moving their stuff out of the houses that they rented. I believe it's all because the owners just want the premises of the houses back, and that's what's happening. I'm telling you, this is why I just feel bad for those folks who live off of 20th Avenue Northeast And it's happening off of Northeast 54th Street down the hill. Everybody's moving out. The students have to move out. I felt bad for the UW students. You know why? Because they live in those spots, those houses for many years when they first started attending to the University of Washington campuses. I just feel bad. I don't know why none other news coverage will cover that. And they only don't cover neighborhood stories. Only the small newspaper do. Me, I have to bring this up because I just don't know. I have no words to say, and I feel bad for those UW students and those people that live there had to move again after they've been living there for many years when they have respectful owners, and now they just decide to sell the houses to the new people who are interested of buying the houses off the market. And do you guys know why these students needs to be evacuated from the premises that's ordered by the owners that let the property management take over the houses? Do you guys know what happened, why they want them out of there? I need some answers. If y'all will tell me, let me know in the comment section on why those people that live in those houses need to be forced to move out and everything. So I will know why, and I will find ways to support those people that move out of these homes off of 20th Avenue Northeast. So, is it because of the shooting that happened on the 19th Avenue Northeast and Northeast 45th? Who knows? That might be that. I have no answers for that. So, if you could let me know in the comment section, that would be perfect. Yeah. So, anyway, I just want to say happy belated birthday to my cousin, Mark Martin. I love you, cousin. I know you don't have social media, but if you see this, if you hear this, I want to say that I love you, cousin, and I hope everything's well in your life. And I'm sure your brothers, my older cousins, told you that I do big things now, and I'm sure you hear about that. So, and I want to say, I want you to be proud of me, and I'm proud of you too. So, keep up the good work, cousin. I love you, and you take care. And tell me to keep up the great work I do. So, anyway, and yeah, guys. And also, for those of you who haven't heard, I just came back from New York City on the 19th of August. It was a good trip. I had a fun trip in New York City. We went to the Statue of Liberty cruise and went to see our first away game when the Mariners beat the New York Mets Friday night on August 14th, I believe, August 15th. Don't know what day anymore, so. And I just went with Elizabeth, who plays Annabelle from Fantasy Gets a Mattress, and her son Isra. We all have a fun time. We stayed in Manhattan for 3 nights, and we stayed in Long Island City, Queens for 3 nights. I love New York very much. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that. So, anyway, I have some great announcements to tell you guys. Fantasy Gets a Mattress is returning to New York for the first time in a year. It's going to be playing at the Danny Zen Theater in New Paltz, New York in November. 3-day screening run. Isn't that amazing? I'm sure y'all are proud of me. This is why we get the ball rolling. And shout out to New Paltz, New York for letting us screen the film again. And I'm sure my film crew are proud of it. So, and I might start planning to save up because there's a chance that I might travel back to New York in November for a 3-day screening, and I will ask my co-director David Lewis if he wants to come too, if he's down for it. So, and we're almost done doing the film production of Crystal Ball, and they'll probably reach out to me in October to do the final part for my character as Ernie the Super. So, anyway, you guys, that's all the announcements I want to make. And for those of you who missed my set for Bumper Shoot, The video of my performance performance shoot is on the comment section and the link in the description on below if y'all haven't seen my performance yet. So anyway, make sure you take care of that and do it from there. So anyway, you guys, we're out of time, and thanks y'all for listening, and I appreciate y'all are sticking around, and I'm going to try to release more episodes and videos as much as I could, since I have a very hectic life going on, a hectic month going on that involves in moving and stressful things that I really need to be careful of who I'm friends with and who I'm fans with, because you never know. They'll pretend to be nice to you, and you never know what came up in their mind. Maybe they become manipulative, or they probably will take advantage of you too. Something to keep in mind, y'all. So, anyway, you guys, just keep up to date if you don't want to know when my film's going to screen again in Seattle and when I have shows coming up. So, anyway, you guys, thanks y'all for listening. Have a fantastic day, and just look out for my outro. Alright, love y'all. Take care. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in for today's episode. If you want to see more of my stuff, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of my updates, and hit me up on my fan mail if you have anything, if you want to send me anything that shows on the screen right here. So anyway, have a fantastic day, and my motto to give you is be yourself, be inspired, and be respectful. Peace and much love, and see y'all next time.
Hey.